when Wheezy Waiter asked for origin stories, really the first thing that popped into my mind was my first memory. First memories are a weird thing because a lot of people don't remember what their first memory was, which is kind of weird to me that you can't remember the very first thing that ever happened to you. Mine is a little bit different than a lot of other people. I've never ever come across anybody who's had a similar situation as I do. So my very, very first memory, this is what it is. It's almost like a disembodied spirit. Like, just, I don't know if it was me, I don't know if it was someone else. It's hard because I don't know how really spiritual I am anymore, but this is like the most spiritual thing that's ever happened to me. It was really this disembodied camera, for lack of a better word, that was floating through our hallway, the hallway of my childhood home. And, kind of crept through the hallway, kind of panned over into the living room, and there I was with my mom, and she was, playing with me, and I was up, I don't know, and I don't know what those things are called, where you put the baby in them and they have wheels on them and they can run around and run into things and cause damage. Insurance companies love them, I'm sure, but I don't know what the actual contraption is called. But yeah, this disembodied camera just kind of floated through, and it showed me a little bit of my house and showed me me playing with my mom, and then I kind of woke up on my couch. And I remember I was there, sitting there with both my hands up on my chin, thinking about something, I guess, at that point. And I got up, I ran into the kitchen, and it was like, "Mom, what's for dinner?" And she said some sort of joke, probably "Oh, it's burnt peas." I'm like, "I hate burnt peas," and whatever. Some hilarity ensued, I'm sure, at that point. But there's that kind of disembodied camera that's always stuck with me. I don't know how else to describe it, but basically having it was an out-of-body experience almost before I had a body to out-experience from. Does that make sense? This doesn't make sense, does it? I'm fairly certain this does not make sense at all. But that's my first memory. That's my origin story. I was this disembodied camera that floated through my house, saw me and my mother playing when I was a baby, and then I was on the couch wondering what was for supper. And that didn't change for 18 years.